Hey family, welcome back to Playground of Enlightenment. I hope y'all having a good day. Something could be going on with somebody's child. I don't know why I'm hearing canker sores, okay, or blisters. I'm also hearing herpes. Anyways, I love you guys. I love you. I hope y'all having a nice afternoon. It's currently 12:18 and we're finna get into the next energy and see what comes out. Thank you all for your likes, comments, shares, subscriptions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is tremendously appreciated. Thank you for all your energetic and monetary donations. Thank you for all y'all uplifting comments. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your genuine nature. Thank you. I'm hearing flip the coin. Which side do you want to be on? I'm also hearing, would you like to embody both? I'm hearing a lot of questions, okay? I'm hearing questions and answers. God, thank you for using me. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you for always putting it on me. The changes that I need to make to become a better me. Thank you for the sun shining so bright and giving me vitamin D. When I wake up, I'm going to start going outside first. And then I got to start waking up a little bit earlier. But I get off at 11 o'clock at night. And it's kind of hard to, like, go to sleep. Like, so it's harder to wake up. Because once I get to sleep, it's time to wake up. Anyway, that could be very significant. Something about more sleep. And this came out like this. Actually kind of like this, so I don't know how I want to take that, but we starting out with fishing pole as the overall energy, and you got the number 9, and I talked about children in the beginning. I split the deck, and you got youth here with 2 kids. Okay, this could be 2 siblings. Someone could also feel weighed down and tired by taking care of their kids. You could be a single mother or a single father. Okay, I also feel like whoever you are, you could be an example. Okay, you could have been the oldest. I'm saying it could have been. You could be the oldest child and somehow set an example for the younger siblings. Is very significant. This could also be something you're telling your oldest child, okay? I'm also hearing Spirit say it's a difference between teaching a child how to be a leader and forcing it on them, okay? For example, right, you could teach your child certain things by showing them and being that example. Keep in mind that you can tell a child one thing, but if your actions aren't aligned with what you're telling them, 9 times out of 10 they're going to do what they see, not what they hear, because what they see is an action. It's something that they experience through their eyes. What they hear is just something they heard. I mean, you can hear something and it's embedded in you. But as a child, when you're more susceptible to doing anything that's shown to you, it's easier for you to do the things that you saw versus doing something that you heard from experience. Like, your mama could tell you don't lie, yell, scream, or don't do this and don't do that, or don't smoke or don't do drugs. Yet she'll do it right in front of you and then expect you not to go down that route. When your coping mechanisms to life was to do everything that you didn't want your child to do, okay? I hope I made my point. I was going to do another example, but I don't want to waste too much time on that because, yeah, something about a landline, a phone line. I'm also seeing someone go up a pole to work on a electricity or some shit like that. You could work for a company in which you have to climb the pole and some about electricity lines and stuff like that. I'm also hearing a beacon of light or a beacon of energy, but I'm seeing it's something you can't see but you can experience. Okay, that could even be God. Okay, but I was seeing it come through a person. Okay, God could also exude godly energy through people, so keep that in mind. Okay, crew did fall out. I'm hearing love in the crew. When I woke up, I was hearing that song, If you can see it from the front, wait till you see it from the back. By Doja Cat. Okay, I saw that on the short. I think I mentioned that in my last reading. Anyways, it's current. I just saw the clock at 12:222, so that could be significant. And I heard alignment as soon as I said that. Okay, yeah, these people are in sync. The way, because I done seen people on the river, at the pier, doing this. But it's like, if they aren't in sync, they're going to just turn in circles. Because I've seen people on it. And because they were in sync, they were moving like you would in a car. But then I saw these other two people, they were trying to pedal at the same time on opposite ends of the thing when they should have been going one at a time. So something about being in sync. Okay, something is happening soon. Okay, you're probably about to get blessed soon, overflown with emotions with this well here. Look, you got well. I felt overflowing with emotions. Okay, this talk about a deeper meaning. They talk about a community with this crew being here. Okay, this also says esprit de corpse. And that's reminding me of the dead. I'm not sure why. It's also ruled by Sagittarius. You know, Sagittarius ruled the 9th house, and they talk about philosophy and deeper knowledge. That could be very significant. Okay, but this also talk about the deeper meaning of something. It also speaks to hidden emotions, social resources, true feelings and support, savings and perception. The fishing pole talk about self-reliance. So you went from doing it all alone to now having a crew. Okay, so somebody here could be single, and what's about to happen for you is like you're attracting your soul mates, your soul family, your soul crew. Okay, this person could be a Cancer or somebody, a whole bunch of Cancer energy. You could also have battled through cancer alone, or had to take care of someone who was battling cancer, but you had to do it by yourself. Okay, heavy on the, you had something internally going on with you and you had to be there for yourself. Nobody was actually there for you. Okay, I'm also seeing a person that's of old age living in the house alone, and they're rotting away because they don't have any love around them, and that makes me kind of sad. It really do. And I don't know why it's reminding me of that little baby that and I'm about to cry. I can't, God, don't do this to me. Because just think about it, like an older person who could barely get around, you know what I'm saying? And it's making me think about my granny. Now, it's a difference because, see, my granny situation, my granny sacrificed herself all her life for the people she loved, just for her to be older right now. And the people she loved only uses her. They do the same thing to her that she allowed them to do when she could help it. Now that she can't help it, it's easier to take advantage of her. So learn from my granny. Okay? When you're living through life and you allow people to do what they want, when they want, say what they want, and say God gonna take care of it, that's unrealistic. Because that's what my granny did. That's what my granny do. I just let God handle it, yet you will still let these people come around you and allow this when God showed you this, so that way it's a difference between I'm going to let God handle it and common. God give us common sense. He didn't just create us to be dumb fucks like the Bible say, because from you know what? We're not even going to get into the Bible, because I don't want y'all to take it wrong. I'm not saying that I don't believe in the Bible, but the way it was taught to me was not the way I receive it. Because from my understanding, Adam and Eve didn't know shit until they ate the apple, or they ate the apple, which was the tree of life. Well, it was supposed to be something about knowing good and evil. So before you didn't know anything, and then you eat an apple, you eat a fruit, and you know the truths of everything. And then God cast you out of the land of milk and honey, or cast you out of the promised land now because you know. That psychologically fucked with me. It just don't make sense, right? But if you look at it in an allegory sense, Adam and Eve represent the age of Gemini, the twins. And I'll be all here all day if I was to break that down. But my point is, what you experience through life will not stop because you get an old age. But like I said, I was seeing somebody, but the crazy part is my grandma, she don't live alone, but she might as well, because they don't give a fuck. And I'm not saying that I don't, but where I'm from, I can't, like, I would be depressed going back there. Like, hell no. And yeah, I don't even want to talk about me right now, because this shit gonna get me emotional, because I love my grandma. And I asked her to come live with me, but she won't. And Spirit told me she's going to be more depressed because she's not going to be where she's used to. But I feel like this is going to help somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you get used to something, you get stuck in what you used to versus jumping out on a leap of faith and changing it. Because she could have easily put her feet down, right? And my granny, every time we talk, and keep in mind, my granny's 91 years old. She also is suffering with dementia. But she always tell me, baby, I'm so proud of you because you just like me, but you better than me. And it's like now at her age, she's realizing that she never stood up for herself. And she be like, you sweet, you kind, you treat people how you want to be treated. But you also not just going to let nobody step on your toes. Damn, I'm finna cry. I miss my grandma. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know if I want to keep this video up because I didn't expect this energy to come on me like this. Somebody you could be experiencing losing a grandparent, or somebody that you was really close to, because now I'm picking up on somebody who's deceased, right? Maybe this was the only person you could talk to, you can trust, and it's hard without this person, but know that this person is gone physically, but they're still around you. I'm hearing financially. I don't know why. Or this person could have left you something. You may know about this, you may not know about this, but whoever this is, they instilled a lot in you. And they're proud of you for taking what they instilled in you and using it to your own advantage and not allowing it to be a disadvantage to you. Because my granny always say, yeah, you got my heart, but you also have that side of you where you're not going to let nobody just stump on it. That's who I am. Motherfuckers know you're not finna just come in my life, do me any kind of way, say anything to me. And even if it was her, I want to let her do it. I don't give a damn how much I love her. You got to stand up for yourself. You can't let people just stump on your heart. You can't let people just walk all over you. I come on here and I'm sweet. And this is something that I had to teach my coworkers as of late. I come to work, I smile at everybody. I speak life into everybody. I listen to these people. When I walk into the doors at my job, everybody light up. This is a fact. And this is why God had me even working there in the first place. Right? So that way I can bring life to people. I be put in certain circumstances and situations, not because I want to be, because I have to be. It's a learning lesson for me. I'm still learning who I am. I'm still learning how powerful I am. And I'm not trying to make this about me, but this is going to resonate with somebody because I ain't the only one going through this. You may be wondering why you praying for certain things and it ain't happening when you feel like it ain't happening when you feel like you deserve it. You done did everything. But sometimes you get put in certain situations and you don't even realize that situation is for you. It's not about the money. It's not about the actual job. It's about the people. Okay? And that's how I always been, about the people. But I also had to learn how to be about myself. Why you think you got self-reliance here? Okay, what you go through is meant to be taught and mentored to other people. Okay, you could also be a mentor or wish to be. You're put in certain... God does what he does for a reason. Okay, this talk about connecting with nature. I'm going to just go ahead and get into the cards. Damn, it's 14 minutes. This going to resonate and help somebody. Okay, this talk about extending yourself. Okay, it talk about autonomy. It also speaks to poetry. This says poetry in motion. Okay, I'm getting with poetry in motion. It's already written. Okay, This also talk about an exploration. It talk about you providing, but it's more so than providing financially. This is like providing energetically, but still having yourself together. Providing knowledge and instilling knowledge and wisdom in people based off of your own experiences. Okay, what's this? You got dynamite, but it was kind of in reverse, which talk about excitement and passion, taking action. I just feel like you held back from giving people your love, giving people your passion, being action orientated when it came to other people. I'm not saying you lost that, because maybe it's in you to help other people. Maybe you were called to be of help and of service to the collective, you know. But Spirit also wants you to know that you are just as much as important. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just got really emotional. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But yeah, it's time to get excited, okay? I also feel like for somebody here, you had to go through a situation where you had to get calm. Maybe you were too fiery, or you were too much, okay? And I'm hearing like a hot mess, and you made irrational decisions and said irrational things because you were going through a lot of inner turmoil. But with you isolating yourself, you're learning and you're growing through that, okay? You got two odd numbers here, so maybe you were an oddball. But ultimately, I feel like something is brewing, something is happening for you right now, where the universe is blessing you in ways that you don't even understand, okay? You're going through certain things, and you're enduring certain pain, so that way you can come out powerful, purposeful pain that's put on you on purpose, so that way you can win, so that way you can see, so that way you can properly hear and be a proper example. I'm hearing propel, okay? See through the light. For somebody here, you're gonna cry. I can feel it. Whatever I'm saying, it's gonna pull something out of you, and that's the point. That's the purpose. Everything happens for a purpose. Everything is said on purpose. Everything you go through is for a purpose. And it's to align you with who you are. And with who you are, you find that reflection in other people. And that's what I mean. Finding you in you and finding your energy in other people. And you then coming into sync with those people. People who actually realize you for who you are. People who actually is grateful for what you have to offer to them. Right? I'm also getting to, when you don't take care of your children when they're young and you was toxic and corrupt, don't feel entitled to those same kids taking care of you when you get older, okay? If this is not you, this is your parents. They want you to pour into them, right? But they never really poured into you. You get what you give, but Spirit is also telling me you can't fight fire with fire, okay? I'm not saying that you have to sacrifice your life for somebody who is not willing to do it for you, but forgiveness go a long way. You also don't have to feel bad if you don't want to have nothing to do with a person, okay? It's a difference when that person poured into you and then you turn around and you do nothing for that person. Like my granny, from the time I was born, right? My granny is who raised me. Not only that, my granny took my mom's place, because the granny I'm talking about is my dad's grandma, and my dad's so shitty to his grandma, and my dad, you know what, that ain't everybody's business, you know what I'm saying? But I'm so passionate right now with what I have to say, because I feel like I'm speaking to somebody's soul right now. It's happening for you, not against you, okay? Spirit, with this in sync here, these don't necessarily have to be physical people. This could be you at the front or the back or in the middle of all four of these people, and the rest are spirit guides, okay? You go through shit so you can learn a deeper meaning of certain things, okay? You're also being provided for by the spiritual realm. So if you feel like you don't have enough money, or you don't got it all, or that shit is not important, right? It's people out there going through. You know how many homeless people be smart as shit? Do you know how many homeless people are actually chosen? And they're put in those situations and circumstances to be a test for other people? God choose different people to do certain things. Don't ever let what it look like on the outside deter you away from what's truly within that circumstance or truly within that person. Because looks can be deceiving. Excuse me. Also, everything that glitters does not mean it's gold either. Because a person can look like they got it all together when the whole time they're hurting on the inside. Excuse me, that's kind of disgusting. Yeah, I'm finna go ahead and take me a shower, go brush my teeth, and get my shit together because I gotta go to work. But a person could be yearning for peace. A person could be really broken and hurting on the inside, right? And you will never know that because they got on Gucci from head to toe. You will never know that because they keep their nails and their lashes done. You will never know that because he got a nice car and his money long. Whole time this man is empty on the inside. And I'm not saying it's your job to heal another person. But if you were called to do that, that's your calling. It kind of is your job. It's a spiritual job. Okay? Anyway, I want to keep going, but unfortunately and fortunately, I got to go to work, y'all. And yeah, things are happening for you, not to you. Always know that. Sometimes it feels as if things are being prolonged for a reason because there's something you need to learn and something else that you need to experience before you get the full package or before you get the full experience to something, right? I feel like this read was mostly me talking to y'all and giving y'all a little wisdom and apparently letting y'all get to know me a little bit more. But I know that I'm put through certain things and certain energies, visions are put on me to speak about, so that way I can speak to you, not just to you in your ears, but to your soul, because that's my purpose. And with that being said, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all from the deeps and depths of me. I really do. And if I ever get real deep and I dive deep, that's because you need it. I don't even know why I said that. But anyways, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Okay, don't forget to like and comment if you feel called to. And no, I'm not sad or depressed or anything. Those just emotions just came over me and I just had to express myself. That was definitely unexpected. Okay, peace, love, light, and healing to you all. Make sure y'all eating the right foods. Make sure y'all praying the right prayers. And when you pray, praying for something is more than just materialistic. Pray for inner peace. Pray for wisdom. Pray for discernment. Pray for discipline. Pray for the things that you're afraid of. Pray for the things that you feel like you already got it all together. Pray for improvement. Pray for the soul, not for the body. I'm not saying you can't pray and ask God to heal you on a molecular level, on your DNA, or on the physical body. But everything starts with the spirit. So when you're praying for the spirit and you're praying for the soul and you're praying for soul alignment, everything else naturally falls in place. Because then you go to think it on a higher level and you want better for yourself. So it naturally comes. But anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. And share out this bitch. Peace.